NinjaTrader is the most popular futures trading platform in the world. Over 800,000 active users, 25 years of historical data, and it's the standard that 9 major prop firms all support. But most traders use maybe 10% of what this platform can do. So I'm going to walk you through the entire thing and one piece of infrastructure most people skip that makes everything else reliable. By the end of this, you'll know the platform better than 99% of the traders using it. Let's start with the basics. What NinjaTrader actually is, what it costs, and how to get connected. NinjaTrader is a derivatives trading platform built for futures. It's also a brokerage, so you can chart, analyze, and execute all in one place. Pricing, 3 tiers. The free plan gives you real charting, simulated trading, and live market access with no deposit minimum. Commissions are 39 cents per side on micros, $1.29 on standard contracts. That's genuinely usable, not a stripped down demo. The monthly plan is $99 a month. Drops commissions to 29 cents on micros and 99 cents on standards. Same features, just cheaper execution. The lifetime plan is $1,499 one time. Micros drops to 9 cents per side, standards to 59 cents, and it unlocks Order Flow Plus, which includes volumetric bars, cumulative delta, volume profile, and VWAP. I'll show you all of those later. Quick note, once you make any deposit, even $5 through ACH, you unlock real-time market data, Order Flow Plus, market replay, and the pulse indicator. That's worth knowing before you pick a plan. Setup takes about 5 minutes. Go to ninjatrader.com, create your account, download the desktop installer, and launch. The control center opens automatically. This is your home base for everything in NinjaTrader. For data connection, you have 2 main options: CQG, which is the default for NinjaTrader brokerage customers, and Rhythmic. CQG is solid for commodity futures with decades of clean historical data. It gives you market by price data and handles most trading styles well. Rhythmic is what most active futures traders prefer, market by order data, which is the most granular order book visibility available. Microsecond timestamps, lower latency, better cumulative delta accuracy. If you trade order flow or scalp, Rhythmic is the move. To connect Rhythmic, go to Tools, then Options, enable multi-provider mode, and restart NinjaTrader. Then go to Connections, Configure, find Rhythmic for NinjaTrader brokerage, enter your credentials, and connect. Green circle means you're in. One more thing before you do anything else. Set up a simulation account. Control Center, Accounts tab, right-click, Add Simulation Account. The default Sim 101 account works in any order entry window. Demo accounts never expire. Practice here first. Now you're connected. Let's build your workspace. From the control center, click New. This is where you access every window type. Charts, SuperDOM, Market Analyzer, everything lives here. Chart first. For most futures trading, you'll use candlestick charts on minute-based intervals. To customize a chart, right-click anywhere inside it, then Properties. This controls colors, grid lines, fonts, everything visual. Under Data Series, you set the chart style, bar interval, and how much historical data to load. For indicators, double-click on a chart to open the indicator dialog. NinjaTrader has over 100 built-in indicators. Every one of them includes full source code so you can view in the NinjaScript editor. The ones most futures traders start with: 2 exponential moving averages, the 9 and 21 period EMAs for trend direction, VWAP for session average price. That's included with Order Flow Plus, and volume, which is just total contracts traded per bar. A word on indicators. More is not better. One of the biggest beginner mistakes is overloading charts with 5, 6, 7 indicators that all tell you the same thing in different ways. Start with price action and volume. Add indicators one at a time when you have a specific reason. Next, the Market Analyzer. Think of it as a supercharged quote board. To set it up, Control Center, New, Market Analyzer, right-click to add instruments and columns. I keep mine simple: ES, NQ, YM, CL, GC with last price, net change, and volume. Last piece, instrument linking. See this colored square in the upper right corner of each window? Set your chart, SuperDOM, and Market Analyzer to the same color. Now when you click a different instrument in the Market Analyzer, Every linked window updates instantly. Your workspace is built. Now let's talk about actually placing trades. NinjaTrader gives you 3 ways to execute: the SuperDOM, Chart Trader, and the basic order entry window. The SuperDOM is the price ladder. This is where most active futures traders live. Real-time bid and ask depth displayed at every price level with your orders and position visible in one view. Placing orders is simple. Left click in the buy column to place a buy limit order. Left click in the sell column to place a sell limit order. Center mouse wheel button places stop orders. Buy stops go above the current price. Sell stops go below. Chart Trader lets you execute directly from the chart. Click the Chart Trader icon in the toolbar to open the quick click panel on the right side. This gives you single click buttons for entering positions, closing, and reversing. You can also place orders by clicking directly on the chart at the price level you want. Drag order flags to adjust price. Click the quantity number to change size. Click X to cancel. The third option is the basic order entry window, a standard ticket style form with fields for instrument, quantity, order type, and price. Less visual, but straightforward if you're coming from a different platform. You can place trades, but managing them manually during a fast-moving session is where most traders make mistakes. That's what ATM strategies fix. ATM stands for Advanced Trade Management. The moment you enter a position, NinjaTrader automatically submits your stop loss and profit target. Both orders are linked by OCO. One cancels other. Here's how to set one up. In any order entry window, set the ATM strategy dropdown to custom. Now you define your bracket. A basic bracket order has a stop loss and a profit target. Set your stop at a fixed number of ticks below your entry for longs, above for shorts. Set your profit target at a fixed number of ticks in your favor. When one fills, the order automatically cancels, but the real power is in the advanced features. Auto break even. You define a trigger level, say +6 ticks of profit. Once the trade reaches that level, your stop automatically moves your entry price. A winning trade can never become a loser. Trailing stops. Your stop follows the market as it moves in your favor. You set the trail offset and the activation point. Once price moves far enough in your direction, the stop starts trailing. It locks in profit without you touching anything. Auto chase. If you place a limit order and the market moves away before it fills, auto chase adjusts the price to follow the market. Useful when you need to get into a move and don't want to miss it. Once you've built an ATM strategy you like, save it as a template. Give it a clear name. Next time you trade, select it from the drop down and the entire bracket deploys automatically with one click. Here's a practical example. For a standard ES trade, I'd set a stop at 8 ticks, a profit target at 12 ticks, auto break even at +6 ticks, and a 6-tick trailing stop that activates after +10. Save that as a template called ES Standard. Every trade deploys with those exact rules. Everything so far has been manual trading. NinjaTrader also lets you build, test, and automate strategies without writing a single line of code. The Strategy Builder is a point-and-click tool. You define your entry conditions, exit conditions, stop and target rules, the risk parameters through drop-down menus. For example, a basic moving average crossover strategy. Set a 10-tick stop and a 20-tick target. Click compile. That's it. You just built an automated strategy. The smart move after building it, click view code. This shows you the Ninja script, the C# code that the builder generated. It's the fastest way to learn how NinjaTrader's programming language works. Start with the builder, study the output, then gradually customize. Now test it. The strategy analyzer backtests your strategy against historical data as the tick level, not just bar closes. That distinction matters because a lot of strategies depend on what happens within a bar, not just where it closes. Control Center, new, strategy analyzer. Select your strategy, instrument, date range, and run the backtest. You get detailed performance reports. For serious validation, use walk forward optimization. This runs the optimizer on one period of data, then test the results on a separate unseen period. If the parameters work on data that optimizer never saw, you have something real. If they don't, the strategy was overfit to the past. One more feature most people underuse: market replay. You can download historical market data for any session and replay it in real time. The replay runs up to 1,000 times normal speeds. You can test a week of sessions in an hour and trade the replay as if it were happening live. You know the platform, now let's make it faster. Keyboard shortcuts. These are not assigned by default. You have to enable them yourself under Control Center, Tools, Options, Trading. Once they're on, you can map any action to a key combination. The shortcuts that save the most time. Control-Shift-N opens a new chart. Control-Shift-D opens a new SuperDOM. Alt-Shift-Z cancels all orders. Alt-Shift-F flattens everything. For order entry, I map Control-B to buy market and Control-S to sell market. Test these in simulation first. Mouse hotkeys are a newer addition. You can map keyboard modifier plus click combinations for instant order entry without leaving the chart. Set these under Tools, Hotkeys, Chart. Now performance. NinjaTrader is largely single-threaded in its main loop, which means high clock speed on a single core matters more than having a lot of cores. If the platform is running slow, here's the checklist. Close unused workspaces and charts. Turn off tick replay if you're not using it. Disable global crosshair across multiple charts. Set indicators to calculate on-bar close when tick-by-tick updates aren't needed. Restart NinjaTrader at least once a day. Clear the cache every few weeks and keep an eye on resource usage. If CPU stays above 70% or memory above 80%, you have too much running. Critical setup note: if you use OneDrive, disable syncing for NinjaTrader directories. It's a known cause of crashes and data corruption. Everything I just showed you, all of it runs on a machine, and the machine matters more than most traders think. NinjaTrader running on your home computer has a problem. If your internet drops during an open position, your ATM strategy can't execute because the platform lost connection to the exchange. If Windows decides to update and restart at 10 a.m. Eastern, your automation stops. The solution is a VPS in a data center, something like QuantVPS, where the platform runs on server hardware with 99.999% uptime, sub-millisecond connectivity to the exchange, and your strategies execute whether you're watching or not. Here's what that looks like in practice. You set up NinjaTrader once on the VPS. When you want to trade, you remote in from any device, laptop, tablet, phone. When you disconnect, NinjaTrader keeps running. The math is straightforward. A VPS Lite plan at $59.99 a month runs a single NinjaTrader instance. If you're running multiple instances with order flows and automated strategies, a VPS Pro at $99.99 handles that. Either way, it costs less than a single blown evaluation or one position that sat open because your internet went down. Everything in this video runs on my setup in the Chicago data center. When I open my laptop, I'm just connecting to what's already running. Now you know NinjaTrader inside and out, but the infrastructure your platform runs on can make or break everything you just learned. So click this video here, because I rank every major VPS provider for trading from the absolute worst to the best. With the exact latency numbers, pricing, and hardware you need to make the right call. I'll see you there.